This is the story of Albert and the lion. But there's a famous seaside place called Blackpool that's noted for fresh air and fun. And Mr. and Mrs. Ramsbottom went there with young Albert, their son. A fine little lad was young Albert, all dressed in his best, quite a swell, with a stick with a horse's head handle, the finest that Woolworths could sell. Well, they didn't think much to the ocean. The waves, they was fiddling and small, and there was no wrecks, and nobody drowned. In fact, nothing to laugh at all. So, seeking for further amusement, they paid and went into the zoo, where they lions and tigers and camels and old ale and sandwiches too. Where there was a great big lion called Wallace. His nose was all covered in scars. He lay in a somnolent posture with the side of his face on the bars. But Albert had heard about lions, how they was ferocious and wild. To see Wallace lying so peaceful, it didn't seem right to the child. So straightway, that brave little fella, not showing a morsel of fear, took his stick with his horse's head handle and shoved it down Wallace's ear. Well, you could see that lion didn't like it. For having a kind of a roll, he pulls Albert inside cage with him and swallows the little lad whole. Well, Pa, who had seen the occurrence, didn't know what to do next, said, "Mother, yon lion's at Albert." And Mother said, I am vexed." Well, they sent for the animal keeper, and he came and he said, "What's to do?" And Pa says, "Yon lion's at Albert, and him in his Sunday clothes too." Well, the manager wanted no trouble. He pulled out his purse right away, saying, "How much to settle the matter?" And Pa says, "What you usually pay?" Well, Mother had turned a bit awkward when she thought where young Albert had gone. "No," she says, "someone's got to be summoned." So that was decided upon. So off they went to police station in front of the magistrate chap, and they told him what happened to Albert and proved it by showing his cap. Well, the magistrate gave his opinion that no one was really to blame, and he hoped that Mr. and Mrs. Ramsbottom would have for the sons to their name. At that, Mother got proper raging. "And thank you, sir, kindly," says she. "What? Raised all my life raising children to feed bloody lions? Not me.